Avatar400 Payroll System delivers all the capabilities you need to calculate and distribute payroll checks utilizing sophisticated features to allocate payroll costs at a very detailed level, and if required, joint bill payroll costs to the joint interest billing system. It also integrates with our accounting package, allowing users to type payroll data to their accounting information. Let's take a look at the Avatar400 Payroll System. Payroll with the Avatar400 system means seamless integration between your general ledger and your payroll system. When we go into the payroll system, there are many functions under the master files. We can obviously set up state and city for those type of deductions, state deduction or state income taxes, and we can also set up miscellaneous deductions that need to be deducted from our payroll, such as 401k, insurance, tips, or anything like that. If we actually look at this detail, we can see there are several options of how to actually make those deductions. We can do it based on an amount or on a percentage of the gross or the net. We can also tell it which type of payroll cycles that we do. Do we pay weekly, bi-weekly, semi-monthly, monthly, or quarterly? And whether we want to deduct these items from the gross or just from the net. Once those are set up, we can go in and set up our employee information. If we go to company 250, we can see that we have one employee set up to be paid from this company. And if we view his records, we can see that there's quite a bit of detail that we can put for the employee. We can tell it whether the employee is still active, whether it's male or female, his phone number, address, any of the FICA exemptions that he has claimed. This gentleman has 2 exemptions, whether he is single or married, whether he's part of an allocation table, whether we are deducting workman's comp, paying workman's comp on this gentleman, his salary, the date of his last raise, the last raise he received, the number of dependents, his birth date, his hire date, his termination date, and obviously these employees are kept out there for the longevity of the system or until you decide to manually delete those. Typically our users do not delete any employee information. We also have tax tables set up that are user defined so that annually when tax tables change, you have the flexibility of going in and doing that for yourself instead of waiting on a company to do that for you. And so these are just limits, upper and lower limits, what the tax rate is on those limits, what the employee FICA rate is, what the employer's FICA rate is, what the limitations are, and etc. on the taxes. So there's workman's comp rates as well. You can go set those up. And these are all user definable. You tell it the date that you would like to do these. And this one's just a straight workman's comp. If we go in and edit it, we can see that we're doing a 1.5 rate for this workman's comp deduction. So you set up your general ledger account so that it knows when it brings it over from the system into the accounting system, what accounts it's going to book to. These are usually one-time setups unless something like a checking account or anything like that changes. If you do, you just come in and maintain these items. Now we're going to go back to the prior menu and go into the actual reporting. We're not going to look at processing payroll. It's pretty straightforward. You enter the time or you say it's a salaried position. But I do want you to be able to see the reporting that we have available. We do quarterly state reporting. We do the 941 reports. We can actually do some quarterly Texas reports, all of the W-2s that you would need to mail out at the end of the year. We do Arizona, Oklahoma, and Louisiana currently. Any states that any of our users move into or have employees in those states, we do, as part of your maintenance fee, add those reports free of charge. These can also electronically be submitted using your EDI files. We download those to your PC and you can upload those to the states, and they all have been approved by the states. The Avatar payroll system empowers the user with the ability to maintain their own tax tables, deduction codes, and allowance codes. And because the system is user-defined, there is no waiting for programming changes when new tax table rates are published, and you can make the system as detailed or summarized as you choose. Avatar's payroll system is the best on the market. Contact Avatar Systems today.